That's bad, right? Or is it good? I'm not sure. Because it's pinned. But it's only part of the pin? TwitGamer, Paimon, Pebble Dash, are you unhurt? I think so. Paimon's okay, kinda. Hello. No, you don't look injured, Pebble Dash. Did the big pillar scare you just now? I was pretty frightened too. There, you two, don't be scared. The ever-reliable Paimon is here! Face palm indeed. Well, that was a lucky break amidst our misfortune. The cloud of smoke is huge. Every bit as large as the plumes of volcanic ash hurled out by the volcano lord in the stories. Still, Paimon didn't think that the big shadow pin would come crashing down and bore such a big hole in the ground. As to that, to be honest, I don't know what comes next. But, we could always inspect that hole first. For all we know, maybe this isn't too big a deal, right? It would be the right moment for some sort of ironic twist, after all. You know, like how a bandit finds that the treasure he spent all his life searching for is actually worthless. Perhaps this place we've guarded for centuries has been empty all along. Or maybe we'll find that the story of the Shadow Pins is but a 5-century-old prank that some bored ancestor of ours came up with. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but can't help but be nervous. Either way, I have no clue what we'll find down there. Still, I will go. We will go! Hey, don't worry about it, we'll come with you. Doesn't look too serious, it's just a really big hole, right? I'd only give this hole 3 stars. I've seen bigger. When did you become some kind of cavity connoisseur, huh? Sure, I've seen lots of these, but... Rawr, rawr. Hey, don't you copy him when he's being a bad role model. You don't want to pick up bad habits. That's where the great shadow pin fell, it seems. It's gone down much deeper than I imagined. It's almost like there was a huge open space down there to begin with. Right, this huge space kind of appeared because the shadow pin fell through it. Must have been here long before, with the shadow pin suspended above it. To prevent anything that might crawl up from the surface, perhaps. Whoa. Anyway, things look alright over here for now. I'll report this back to the tribe later. Uh-oh! Calamity, pain, save. What was... I heard a voice. What's wrong? You all don't look so good, especially you, T2. It is as I feared. The iridescent inscription of the pin must have sent something down there, causing it to fall. That legend is real. The spirit of the fallen Khaenri'ahn soldiers are about to emerge. T2, are you okay? Not really, I'm afraid. That voice, so cold, so coarse, just listening to a few syllables was like running my brain across sandpaper. Ooh. If it's that bad, why don't you stay here and keep watch? Just to make sure no one falls in and all. And as for us, we'll go down and see what's happening. No, you can't. It's dangerous down there. There's no reason you should be put in more peril, and I'll not be the one to do it. We've exchanged names, but not blows. That makes us friends. Huh. So calm in the face of danger. Are you used to it, or is it just the natural result of possessing overwhelming strength? Mix of both. Well, let us go down together then. Though I do not have the power to resist the abyss, as I am the one who tells tales, I might be of some help regarding that below Natlan's surface. Besides, to witness things to their completion is a storyteller's duty. But let's take 5 first. Once we're ready, let's head into this cavernous cavity, shall we? 3-star cavity. Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Such agony. Well, there's the pin. What awaits us? Oh my. It's all moving. Okay. It's like a grave marker here, yeah. Huh? Why is there a stone tablet here? It might have been left by tribesfolk of the past. That happens quite often around here. Long ago, this was a boundary marker telling you that you've crossed the line. You can sometimes find stones with patterns carved in white on them throughout our lands that serve the same purpose. They've just all been abandoned. Rawr. So that's what happened. Boundaries and borders are no laughing matter here. Between the living and the dead, with and without, above and below. Only those who have crossed these lines can grasp the dangers they face. It is said that there was once a stone tablet in an ancient ruin that read thus: "If any tread past this stone with ill intent, mine hand shall drake claw become, and grasp their neck shall I." Oh, what? What if this stone tablet has some sort of warning or curse on it then? I can tell at a glance. Traor left this here. To think that... that's the elder who fought against the abyss. Rawr. You're quite the avid listener. Storytellers love people like you know. After all, the capacity to remember such tales is a basic quality that all storytellers must have. Let me see. So, okay, I am the elder of the children of Echoes Traor. I leave this inscription here. I am the storyteller of the children of Echoes Traor, and I leave this inscription here. You said that. I am the shield... Oh, no, you said elder and then storyteller. Okay. I am the shield and spear of the children of Echoes Traor, and I leave this inscription here. Okay, yes, changing it up. To impart to those who will come after, and to seek instruction from the ancestors and way up, and to smooth out my present wrinkles. Oh, dear. Here I shall leave 3 blessings. The first is for my friends from afar. Let us have one more drink. Zephaniah and Irazar, you who guided the black flood here to place of the seal, you do not wish me to name your deeds heroism, for you see it as only doing your duty. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance, like an aphid that bites a saurian. Oh, there's your twist, mate. As the storyteller, thus did I promise you, yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes who fought alongside our tribe, the brother kin of the children of Echoes. The second is for the valiant ones who were sacrificed. Let us have one more drink, my warriors, for we are illuminated by the iridescent god and guided by our chief Sunjata, and shall not tarnish their great names. We pray to the spirit of Waxaklahun Ubakan, the madman who stole fire from the throat of the great dragon. Yeah, we heard about him before. To him we willingly offer up our deaths and lives, that we might block the arcane magics of the abyss with radiant glyphs. As an elder, I bless these warriors. May we one day be free. May every death have meaning, for all life has a place to return. The third is for those who come after and read this inscription. That's us! Let us have one more drink, those who come after, for our hope, for our future. If you are reading this, know that the situation is dire, but that it is no time for fear. As the shield and spear of the tribe, I bless you. Know well that fortresses forged from the sacrifices of flesh and blood cannot stand forever, and the only true immortality is the indomitable spirit. May you be able to win final victory. It says friends from afar. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance, like an aphid that bites a saurian. Yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be the heroes who fought alongside our tribe, the brother kin of the children of Echoes. Oh wait, so those Conrians fought alongside the tribe then? Well, the names of those two have always featured in stories as the embodiment of evil. They've even appeared in my nightmares. If you don't stop crying, the ghosts of the Conrian soldiers will follow the sound and track down your shadow. So they said, but it was all a lie? Such injustice. Those two who gave their all for our tribe should bear such slander. Yeah, that's so sad. Oh, they did not care for their good name. They only wished to see their will fulfilled. So that's how it is. Paimon gets it. Most heroes don't do great deeds to become heroes. They become heroes because they do those deeds. That's why they don't care about what others think of them. Perhaps you're right, but... Ah, there, the iridescent inscription goes. We have to correct that. We have to. Oh my! Wow, so this must have been where they finally sealed the abyss. Look, Twitter, there are so many golden patterns in the middle there. You can also see traces of abyss leakage here. Yeah, right there in the middle. Looks like that's the thing attracting the iridescent inscription. We need to get over there and have a look. It's a very interesting place, this. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, well, that's wordy. We're gonna need you to do this. Properly, anyway. What? Is that the Conrians? Is that them? Leave, seal this place as promised. That voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. The rejection in those words are like two resolute hands that aim to push you from this place. Yeah, this is them. Leave, go. I don't want him to see me like this. The voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. There's a hint of respect towards someone remaining within. Oh. I told you it's dangerous. Get out of here. This is him. Calamity, the seal, torn apart. Voice is more complete now, but somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts, though. How are you feeling, Twitka? Now that's what they call surround sound. What? That's not what Paimon was asking at all. Anyway, how are you feeling, Pebble Dash? Yeah, looks like you're fine too. Now that we're here, it's clear that the voices we heard coming from the stone pillar must have been those of the Canrian soldiers who have been sealed here too. And that means they were sealed in for many years alongside the abyss, but what's gone wrong here? I think the problem here is similar to the one we encountered with the lesser shadow pins above. The surging abyss has caused the iridescent inscription's power to shatter and be squeezed out of the giant ceiling pillar. That means we'll need to find the large inscription's fragments and find a way to put the eggshell back together again, right? Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Indeed. That way the seal can be fully restored and the abyss will stay sealed in this place. Then everything will likely go back to normal. But as with the lesser shadow pins, the solid phlogiston surface will have an intense adversarial reaction to the abyss, which is why the ground undulates so. We must be careful. Where are we going to find said fragments, though? Rara! Huh? Can you sense the inscription's power hidden inside that thing, Pebble Dash? You sure do have a pretty sharp nose. But you were using your nose, right? Wait, was that stone even there before? Did it just appear as you approached the large inscription, Twitka? Well, whatever. Let's take a look around that rock first, shall we? We shall. With Kachina. Hey, can I just go up and over? And like, yeah, whatever. Oh. We can just go out. Break it, okay. How do we break it?
Let's go, Twirly!
There we go, that's how we break it. Oh my. Alright. I think we got an idea what we want to do. Let's get some heals going for Kachina. Let's go up. So, what we could do is just go for that waypoint there. Didn't expect all this to be in the way. Cool. Uh-oh. Assuming it's trying to make it difficult for us, but it's like...
Let's go, Twirly!
I can just get out. Oh, there we go. The one who comes after the inscription. So, yeah, maybe I have to fight this one. Just the fact like there's a name thing. Oh, you. Oh, so you've appeared now. Okay.
Shower me with praise!
Wind Strider.
Here goes! Let's see!
In fact, let's just throw out Siege Me now. Where is he? Oh, it's behind me. There we go. Ah! We're surrounded, apparently.
Spin to win!
Ah, now they made it impossible for me to get out. Fair enough. It's like stuff just shifting into other things and like, oh god. Hello. Good old Pebble Dash. Down, really? Okay. Well, we found it. Ooh. Oh, that's where we are. Cool. Nice use of light there. Just touch it once more and let the power of the phlogiston flow through the inscription. That way the eggshell should seal up completely, preventing the abyss from escaping. Yeah, that should solve our problem. Let me try. Quick, seal us inside, just as we agreed. Then leave, get out of here. Why aren't you leaving the calamity? Listen, there are more voices, more than those two soldiers for sure. Behind the glowing inscription, from a place further still than the anguished howls, you hear wrathful roars and the pained whimpering of saurians. You hear the sound of enchante flesh and blood merging, the sick, giant, sticky approaching footfalls of some giant thing beyond description. But you also hear something like thousands of hands, thousands constantly resisting, pushing outward. You hear the endless battle in the narrow darkness. It is torment unto eternity. Rawr. They fight on still. Those killers are still locked in battle to this day, preventing the abyss from flooding out from the iridescent inscription. The stories I tell have purpose. We must always remember those brave warriors and their sacrifices. And yet such suffering. Though the heroes were wounded, they shook it off and stood up. Nothing hurt withal. That is what the stories say. But real wounds cannot be so easily shaken, nor true torment so easily conquered. There they have suffered so long in that tiny, lightless world. Hurrah. Isn't there anything we can do for them? I want to as well, but the abyss. Perhaps the only thing we can do is inherit their will and reseal the inscription. Nor has this been the first time the shadow pin has fallen, in our tribe's tales anyway. Someone must have been here before, and someone must have read Traor's tablet. Those who came before to restore the inscription must have seen what we saw. And yet our stories did not change, for the warnings they gave were real, as were the dangers. All we can do is restore the inscription and leave, to remember always and never forget all that we have witnessed. Still, we're supposed to be heroes, but they've been left here to suffer forever. You're right, Paimon. This is no end for heroes. I know that. I wish to give them peace too, but I don't have that power. I'm just a storyteller. Tell the story! Twitica. Row. Let's rewrite this story's ending. Really? You'd do that, Twitica? Of course you would. Cross Paimon's heart. Rawr! The abyss is dangerous beyond compare. I'm not questioning your strength, but don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, we've got experience with stuff like this, and we have the inscription in the pinch too. True. You're even more impressive than I could have imagined. To be willing to give your all to resolve others' pain. Truly, you are great heroes. And I am a storyteller, so I record the tales of heroes. Well then, Twitica, O hero from another land, please show me how you shall valiantly triumph over the abyss. That we shall do. So, shall we unseal the iridescent inscription now? Or do you want to make some preparations first? Let's go! Alright, I wish you success, Twitica. Alright, here we go. Grant the warriors peace. Change the ending. Did we agree? Oh no, you're gonna fight? I don't want that.
Let her rip! Hold still!
Alright, you're both up now. Right, we get them
Let
up.
the world collide!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Druid dip!
What about the abyss, though? Was that enough? Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's the nail or whatever above it all. Well, this is weird. There was all that scattered light earlier, and then we suddenly found ourselves here? That's a kitty! Come, over here. You have brought so many slumbers. They who should have rested in peace. Perhaps they prayed to spirits they should not have besieged. But that was a moonless night, when naught could be seen. The night has long forgiven them, yet hate and filth shall never rest, and they too shall never truly sleep again. Thank you, O you who are beloved, who have soothed their fury, which raged in the darkness. It was you who brought them into the night's reflection. The outland souls, too, may now return where they were headed. Tripled up. Go now, but beware the fearful instigators, and the ends plotted by those bearing ill intent. Alright then. Oh my. That was an adventure and a half. Hello! I'm back. You're back! Pebble Dash and I were worried, honestly. What did I say, little fella? They're fine, see? Oh, not that we could explain where we went just now. We saw a glowing cat. I see. In any case, thank you, Twitica. I never expected that the abyss here could truly be purified. The iridescent inscription too is gone, almost as if it no longer needed to stay. The tormented voices have also fallen silent. And that golden light, how it flowed like water spreading across the ground. I even felt as if there were people within the light waving at us. Rawr! Did you see them too, little one? And there was that light that surrounded you, and then you were gone. Huh. I didn't see anything though. Thank you so much once again, Twitica Paimon. You too, Pebble Dash. You truly are remarkable heroes. Thank you on behalf of all those warriors who can finally know peace. Traor's final wish has been fulfilled, and as for those two Khaenri'ahn soldiers, no, Khaenri'ahn heroes. Now that the abyss is no longer present, they need no longer serve as a warning to us. I must pen a story about them, about how they helped save the children of Echoes. In truth, I did have a flash of revelation as to what their thoughts must have been. The Abyss represents such terrible peril that, were it up to me, I too might have made some horror story to keep others from the tribe clear of this place. It seems almost funny how I was previously worried about having nothing to write. Now there's almost too much here. In our tale about a golden-haired outlander, a flying white fairy, and a little Tepidlesaurus, and how they saved our tribe. That sounds like a pretty awesome synopsis already. Indeed. Stories pass on and stories change. Perhaps one day, a long, long time hence, even you might become as big as a mountain, Paimon. Ah, behold the mighty mountain Paimon! Look ye how she swallows a sweet madam the size of a sumpter beast in a single bite. Rar, rar. I doubt there'd be too many of those, Paimon. And as those stories pass down, I imagine that those two soldiers too will eventually become heroes. They might not have cared themselves, but I know that this is what I must do. Once again, TheTwitGamer, Paimon, you have my utmost thanks. You too, of course, sharp little Pebble Dash. Rawr! As a storyteller, I swear to write for you the most exciting tale of adventure. Speaking of that, I should probably head back to the sentry post to take up my shift. I'd almost forgotten about that amidst all the excitement. Sure hope Ucom doesn't tear me a new one for being gone for so long. I think if you explained what happened, they'd be like, well, fair enough. Yeah, you should totally get back there pronto. Yeah, just still get back there, though. Oh, lovely.
Don't smile too much, or your face will get tired.
Cool.
Don't slip and fall.
Didn't get part of a ring, though. Quite disappointed about that. Is there any other chests around in here, I wonder? And how far can we travel out into the distance? Interesting. Interesting. Right, so, from what I can see, because I can't find any other, like, quests around the place as far as I know, unless it's going to be, like, something that follows up later somewhere at some point, like, a quest pops up after a few days. Like, that can happen sometimes. I think we're done for Natlan for now. So those following along on the channel will be going back to Daybreak, in case you're wondering. And when we do come back, it will be doing the quests up here with the Scions of the Canopy, which will be this one. And it'll be all 3 acts because it'll be Kinich, his story quest, I believe. I think I might see about getting other world quests done around the place as well. Because like I said, we're only going to be doing the arcs. That's the only ones, like, and everything else that's voiced. So, yeah. That's us done for Natlan for a little while. Is that floating up there? It's going down. It's like eventually getting to the ground, but it looks like it was floating. But yes, so that's us done for this part. We'll see you in the next part with more Natlan. Ta-da for now.